Character of the Week. So, Black History Month on Blerds and Whiskey, and today's Character of the Week is Adam Brashear, also known as the Blue Marvel. Basically, he's Black Superman. Blue Marvel is one of the newer Marvel superheroes, about 2005-ish. He is part of the new crop of heroes who are getting a lot of traction right now. He was created by Kevin Graveau, who's also an accomplished screenwriter, comic writer, and a little bit of an actor himself. You might recognize him as the Black Werewolf from the Underworld series, which he actually co-wrote too. Adam Brashear, the Blue Marvel's origin, has been retconned into Marvel lore, so he's part of the 60s and the early boom of those superheroes. But he kind of had the back of the bus treatment to how he was portrayed. He is a Marine veteran of the Korean War. He was part of a project with a guy named Connor Sims, who later became the Anti-Man, basically a way to try to harness the power of the antimatter from the negative zone. Basically, they try to create a nuclear reactor which could harness both the matter and antimatter particles or energy. And when the experiment, exploded, basically, the Anti-Man became pretty much a being of pure energy, while the Blue Marvel, his ability was able to keep it more stable. So he's able to stabilize the antimatter. So basically, he became a nuclear reactor of the horizon itself in the form of a man known as Blue Marvel. So here's where it becomes interesting though. Blue Marvel, being a full-blown superhero, powers and everything else, the ability to save the world while working for the government. Keep in mind, this is the 60s, and like I said, he had the back of the bus treatment. He basically had a helmet that covered his entire face. And then there was a big battle where his helmet was damaged and part of his face was revealed. And then, of course, the public saw that it was a black man. The sheriff is on this. They weren't too happy, so he basically was forced into early retirement. So it wasn't until like modern times where he decided to basically answer the call of being a superhero and became the Blue Marvel once again, fully unmasked. So same things like antimatter and stuff like that, no one really knows what that means. So let's try to break it down with superpowers. Basically, he has super strength. He's one of the heavy hitters of the Marvel Universe now. He's up there with Hulk, Thor, Hyperion, Gladiator, Namor, Sentry. Like, he's up there with these heavy hitters. His flight also involves the speed and stuff like that. 9 vulnerability, energy manipulation and molecular manipulation. Basically, that's part of the antimatter thing. So he could also have energy projection too from his eyes, hands, etc. Basically, he's Black Superman. I do think this character has a lot of potential for growth. I can see him in the MCU. I can see him in an animated MCU too. I can see him in video games. I can see this guy going very far. So it's really nice to see someone from the ground up, like from my generation now, working on the character. So we salute you, like, share, subscribe. But I'm also going to throw this one out there in the comment section so y'all can go ahead and have a little fun with this. But let's try to do like a Icon versus Blue Marvel meetup and see how that kind of goes into your head and see what that's like. Anyway, back to you guys.